Everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're making a gaming journal. This is something I wanted to do for a while because I've been playing a lot of older games lately, and that just got me thinking about playing video games as a kid. And I used to literally print out game guides off of Game Facts. I think it's Game FAQs, but I always just call it Game Facts. So and I would have these just little printed out booklets of the game guides, and I would write actual notes and keep track of stuff. And I was thinking, I really would like to do that in a dedicated notebook. So I decided to make a gaming journal where I can compile different notes for games I'm playing, as well as write down some reviews. So to start off with, I decided to print out a kind of list of all of the consoles that I currently have in my room. And I was originally going to print out every single console I have, even if I had multiples. So I had all three of my 3DSs or all three of my Game Boy Advances. But I decided not to do that. I just decided to pick one per each system. I also only have a Wii in my room, but I do have a lot of GameCube games. I just don't have my GameCube. It's in storage. Yeah, so I wanted to make a list just so I had which games I had, what console they came out on, what year, kind of not a table of contents, but kind of just a little glossary or index kind of thing. And then I also printed out some of the box art for the games I was currently playing or just beat. So the last game I beat was The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, A Link Between the Worlds. And so I wanted to write a review on that. And I'm also playing Harvest Moon Story of Seasons. Yeah, it's Story of Seasons now. So I'm playing the original Story of Seasons, which is not the original Harvest Moon, but it's after they changed the game name. And I wanted to write notes on that because Harvest Moon and other farming simulators I get really intense about, which is what I originally was printing the guides out for and writing intense notes on. I had to get all of the recipes in Harvest Moon GSQ. It was really important that I had my little spreadsheet and checklist going. Yeah, so I just wanted to put that in there to make some notes. I also wanted to keep track of Pokemon Sapphire. I think it's gonna be really hard to complete the Pokédex on there, but it'd be interesting, fun to try. I think my sister has Pokemon Ruby somewhere still, so I can call her and see if I can borrow it. But yeah, so I just want to keep track on that. So you can see where I'm just cutting out all of the different consoles that I have. I kind of just picked randomly, if I had multiple, which one to go with. So of course I chose my limited edition Pokemon Center 3DS XL because it's the cutest. I do love my other 3DSs, but I don't know, I've been using that one a lot more. And then the Wii, the PlayStation, I did make sure I print out the right PlayStation too. And then my Dreamcast. And yeah, I did try to match that. I also printed out a picture of my laptop because I do a lot of gaming on there. My laptop was having some issues, but I fixed them. The fan was just really dirty. It was disgusting. It kept overheating, but it wasn't telling me it was overheating, but it was overheating. I thought my hard drive was failing, but actually it was just overheating because it was dirty. Anyway, it's 10 years old, so maybe I'll need a new one soon, but it's fine. It's working good. It's happy now. I haven't had any blue screens of death in a while. We fixed them by cleaning the fans. The fans were just really dirty. Clean your fans. This is a sign for you. Yes, you. Clean your laptop fans. Don't wait 5 years like I did. Do it regularly. Clean them. They're disgusting. Yeah, so I just I had a lot of fun printing them out, cutting them out. I wish I had sticker paper, but I didn't. I just used a regular printer and a glue stick to attach them all. But yeah, I feel like this summer I've been really into playing more older games. I've been playing a lot of DS and Game Boy Advance games. I just got a Game Boy Pocket, so I haven't played any games on it yet. But I did have this like weird fixation after buying a Kindle where I wanted a gaming device with a black and white screen. I probably could have bought like one of those other like indie ones, but I wanted the Game Boy. I didn't want the original Game Boy because those take like 6 to 8 AA batteries, which is insane. So Game Boy Pocket only takes 2 AAA, but much better. Um, yeah, so you can. I thought my camera was more in focus here, cutting stuff out, but it wasn't. Yeah, so I'm kind of rambling right now. I don't really know what to do as a voiceover for this video. I thought I was more in focus when I was filming, but I guess I decided to cut a lot closer to my face than what I originally was planning to do. And after I cut everything out, I started to like arrange where I was gonna put all of the console stickers, cutouts. They're not stickers. Originally I thought I could fit them all onto like one page, and you can kind of see that I'm like trying to figure that out here. I also probably should have printed them a little bit more regularly, like size wise, but I kind of just copy and pasted everything into like a paint document. Paint canvas? I think it's a canvas. I don't know what to call the thing in paint, but I did it all in Microsoft Paint. Like I made it the same size as a sheet of paper and then did that. Anyway, I decided that the front page was just going to be a table of contents instead because I couldn't really fit everything I wanted to on it. So it was just kind of like in case if I have to refer back, I can like number the pages. I don't think these pages had numbers on them, but I usually number my notebook pages like regardless. It's just something I do. So instead I decided to do more of like a 2-page spread. So that way I had like gaming handhelds on one side and then like gaming home consoles plus the PC on the other side. I like kind of I'm glad I didn't like stick it like I don't know. Anytime you want to like do stickers or any kind of other journaling, it's really good to like try to figure out like the layout you want before you start gluing, because it just saves a lot of headache in the meanwhile time. You can kind of see that I end up changing the layout as I'm going. Originally I just kind of put them where I thought they looked good, and then I ended up making more of a timeline. So yeah, I'm just gluing everything down with a glue stick, the little purple kind you buy at for school. Most of my like art supplies and stuff are just like normal art office supplies. I don't really allow like fancy stuff because it's like if it works, it works. Another thing I wasn't really sure about was putting the like information like about each console. So like I decided to do the name of the console plus the year. And then I thought about like maybe doing like a game count of like how many games I had for each one. That would require me to count all of my games, and I didn't feel like doing that when I was doing this. So maybe that is something that I will add in the future, and then I feel like I would want to put the game number in pencil or something because it's gonna change. Because if I play, like, obviously I'm always buying more video games. Sometimes I buy too many because I don't beat them, and then I just have a collection of games that I just kind of look at on the shelf and be like, wow, it'd be really nice if I can like play these. But I know I'm just gonna keep playing the same 5 games over and over again. And yeah, I've been getting better at that, but like it's a problem. So yeah, you can see my final layout here was a little bit different than what I originally laid out because I decided to do it by year instead. And yeah, so the number of games I own could be interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna do that because, like I said, always adding more. I'm also like sometimes adding less. And by that I mean like reducing. I don't know what I meant by that. Yeah, yeah, if I like play a game and I don't like it, I'll sell it. Like it's fine. Like especially if I'm like not attached to it because it's like why am I gonna keep something I don't want? So I can't do that with like digital games, obviously. I wish I could, but like yeah, old DS games and stuff if I play through them and I'm like, wow, that was not very fun. I will sell them on like eBay or something just to make money to buy other video games. Yeah, I was originally gonna also write down the model of my laptop, but I just wrote laptop and I bought it in 2017, which is also the release year of it, so I guess that's it. But yeah. This is what that page looks like all done. It's not like the prettiest journal in the world, but I think it kind of like makes sense. And then I decided to make my first page of like games, a game review. And I realized that I printed out A Link Between the Worlds a little too big. I should have measured that a little bit. So I just cut the 3DS section off. So yeah, A Link Between the Worlds. I put the release year and console, my rating, how long it took me to play it, and the date I beat it on. So yeah, that's the journal. You can see all the consoles, table of content, the extras I printed out that I need to glue in, and this is the cover. It says, "Let's live today as if there is no tomorrow. The time that has passed will never come back. So whatever you decide to do, just go for it." Which I think is a good message.